Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Toy Story 3, the video game. So, specifically, the remaster. So there's a remaster coming out in October, which when I last made my Toy Story 3 video regarding the ranking the versions worst to best, this announcement was not made yet. To be perfectly honest, I never thought Toy Story 3 was ever going to get a remaster. I'm going to be perfectly real with you. I always thought Toy Story 3 was just going to be on the old generation of consoles, because obviously there is a PS5 port, but for some reason that is just like the original like PS2 remaster of the game, rather than specifically this version. And obviously I was a bit confused as to why that was the case. I get they wanted to bring back like the classics from the classic catalogue and things like that, but I would have thought, like, this game could easily run on the newer hardware and probably 10 times better anyway. But I am very glad to announce that they are remastering the game. I never thought it was going to happen, but it is happening. Which is, the game's coming out in October. And am I thrilled about that? Absolutely. The thing about Toy Story 3 is it's one of the best games to me that I've ever played. I'm going to be perfectly real. I always end up coming back to it. Always. Like, I never seem to like get away from it. And to be honest, I don't really care for the story mode very much. I only care about the toy box mode. But, you know, that's just me personally. I don't know why I don't like the story mode very much, but I guess growing up I had a lot of rage towards it because it was quite hard at certain sections. Especially Bonnie's room. I really struggled with that growing up on the Wii. And the amount of times I threw my Wii remote was insane. But I'm actually going through it on the PS3 at the moment to try and platinum it. So recently I bought a PS3 about a month ago, and I MODDED it. I mean, I should have done that originally rather than getting an Xbox 360. I'm still keeping my 360. God, of course I am. But it was like I wanted to get like platinums, as like I've spent a lot of time on PlayStation. I'd say more time than I ever did on the 360. And I remember growing up with these versions of the games. I played the Wii version back in like 2012, I'd say. And then I played the Xbox 360 edition maybe like in 2016. But regardless, still great games. But I have noticed with the PS3 version it's a bit more janky compared to the Xbox 360 version. I don't know why the reason for that is, but I've noticed like the inputs aren't really flushed out. Like when I start to try and do certain things, Buzz will like randomly not grab onto a ledge, or like whenever he tries to do a certain jump to the left or right, he doesn't grab a ledge or something like that. I feel like the PS3 version is a bit difficult. I am aiming to platinum it before the remaster comes out, because I assume that because it's a remaster of the original game, there is actually going to be achievements for this version of the game, because that's just how it is in 2026. They're probably going to add achievements for Toy Story 3. Obviously there is the other games involved, which I'm really happy to kind of get access to as well. And the one thing I will say, it is definitely worth it, considering the price isn't ridiculous. If you want to get Toy Story 3 on its own, or the other games on their own, you can pay $20 for it. But if you want both of them combined, you can pay $35 and get access to all of it. Basically, you have access to all the game. And the thing is, I normally, with certain games, would say the price tag is bad because of how today's society works. But with Toy Story 3, I am more than willing to pay $35 for all of it. All the games combined. And the thing about Toy Story 3 is you get a lot of content out of it. Maybe not the Wii version as much and the PC version, but you get a lot of content in the Xbox 360 and PS3 version. Like, I'd say the actual roundup takes a full 10 hours to completely complete. and that's like a baseline story mode. That's like as long as Batman Arkham Asylum, and then maybe you can get through the story mode in like just under 2 hours. Don't really care for that though. That's not really why I'm excited to play it. I'm more excited just to play the toy box mode. I always go through the story mode anyway to get like whatever, like to get the achievements or whatever, because I got to do it anyway to platinum the game. I just completed the story mode last night and then started getting involved into Woody's Roundup, and I was on it for till like 1 a.m. last night, and I was really enjoying it. But it's just I really miss Toy Story 3, like the fact that I always seem to be coming back to it. It's like one of the games that I can never escape. And because I got my new PS3 and I can like platinum it, it's like it's just given me an opportunity to go through it all again. Like that's why I love it. I did beat the Xbox 360 edition, but I didn't platinum it. I just kind of obviously I know the achievements are different. One of the reasons I wanted the PS3, it might sound stupid, but getting like an actual platinum trophy for a game is a lot better for me than doing it via you know, just getting an Xbox 360, playing it, you get all the achievements and then you don't really get anything for it. You just get told, "Way, you completed the game, that's it," sort of thing. And I just don't really feel like there's any there isn't like something to work for, where I feel like with PlayStation 3 it shows up on your profile that you've platinum games, you can get an actual trophy saying you've beaten the game, and I just feel like a lot more satisfied with that. I do love Toy Story 3, and I like the fact that it's a cheaper game. You can get all of them. I am going to play the other versions of the games as well. Like I think Toy Story 3, they're also including the handheld version as well, like the PSP version, DS version. But I think they're like turning everything to 4K resolution, and it is an actual remaster, not just like a port. And also you get access to like everything. So you basically get the PS3 version with I hope they do fix all the mechanics and stuff though, just make sure it's all working correctly. But I do want access to Zurg as well, which I do have access to now, but obviously it's great that it's coming to all the systems as well, like because at least for like 10-15 years it will still be like applicable, if that makes sense. Like now it's like you have to have an old gen console to play this game. Like there's no way around it. Even if you have like a PS4, it's not likely you're going to be able to play the PS3 version of the game anyway. And maybe if you have an Xbox One, you can play like the port of the game, but even then, it's you still have to pay money for it. And sometimes I do feel like it's actually more expensive. Like it's like 20 to buy Toy Story 3, which is how much they're paying, asking you for just the game for the remaster. Obviously, I think that the game deserves a remaster. It's one of those games. Obviously, there's a bunch of games that deserve remasters, but Toy Story 3 in particular is a game that I would like 100% come back to over and over again. And the good thing about the remaster as well is it just gives me like three, like, I'm not going to say Switch, because Switch is like no achievements, but with PC and PlayStation and Xbox, you can realistically be able to just platinum them. Like, obviously you can... The one thing I will give Switch props for, though, even though you can't, like, you don't have to worry about achievements, you can just platinum the game just by 100%ing it, more or less. I prefer achievements, but that's just me. So, like, the first thing I'm going to do is probably buy it on Steam and go through the game on Steam, and then, like, get all the achievements and such, because there will be achievements for the remaster. They always have achievements for remasters. Even, like, if they remastered Disney Infinity now on Steam, just for example, there would be a remaster. I'm very excited to play it. I am going to pre-order it on Steam probably in September, and then in October I will pre-order it on Switch 2 probably, and then I'll pre-order it not pre-order it, but buy it in November for the PlayStation, because that's like the last console I really want to play it on right now. But it is like a game that I am going to buy on every single platform physically possible, including the originals as well. I'm going to buy the bundle, because I do want to try out like other versions of the Toy Story games that I've never played before, because I never really played them on, like, quite a lot of them are like available for like PS1, and I've never had a PS1. I've had a PS2, obviously, but I've rarely seen any Toy Story games for that console specifically, other than the Toy Story 3 version of that game, of this game. Even then, I still don't enjoy it that much compared to this. Do I recommend picking it up? Hell yeah! Even if you're like a first-time player of Toy Story 3, it is a game that you can really get yourself immersed in. Like, it is really good. Anyone that I've recommended Toy Story 3 to, and they've actually played it, have all said Toy Box mode is like one of the best things created in this game. And also it's like a little open world, which you don't get often. And even like on the Wii, I was really impressed with the capabilities of it, even be able to play like an open world like this. But with the remaster, you'll get access to the things that aren't on a PC and Wii version, such as the changing of the day by kicking the wheel, the wells, and everything like that, which I also think is a great thing, because the wells are amazing in this game. Like, you can actually like travel a lot quicker and a lot easier, whereas on the PC version and the Wii version, you have to run around the map to go to different places. You also get access to the what was it called? Not the... I don't know, like it's like the dock or something, the dock area, where there's like a waterfall. You have that access to all the area, all the buildings, pretty much the fullest extent of Toy Story 3, which is what I love about the game, which is only available on the Xbox 360 and PS3 version. And on top of that, you get access to Zurg, specifically for the PS3 version. And obviously, I know for a fact that they're upgrading the resolution to 4K for like PS5, PC. I don't think Switch 2 is going to get 4K. It's probably going to be 1080p, but it is what it is. I don't mind, to be honest with you. It's going to still be better than the Switch 1 edition, obviously, because the Switch 1 edition is gonna have to run lower resolution anyway, like 720p in undocked mode, because that's just how it is. But regardless, I am really excited for this game. I want to see what you guys think in the comments below. Are you excited for Toy Story 3 Remaster? Are you pre-ordering it, or are you going to wait till it goes on sale in a couple of months or whatever? Which it probably will go on sale. Like, the game's great, but yeah, pre-orders are available now, so if you do want to buy the pre-orders, you can do it. At least on Switch, it says... I think it says I could pre-order it. I don't really remember. I've got a load of games that I want to pre-order, but like I want to get the new Switch Sports Resort as well. That's another game I want to pre-order. So, yeah, and also I want to play Wolverine at some stage. But yeah, also, guys, let me know in the comments, what version of Toy Story 3 is your favourite? Like, I grew up on the Wii version, so I do have nostalgia for it, but I still prefer the Xbox 360 and PS3 version. I remember first checking out the Xbox 360 version, like, and I was thinking, Jesus, there's so much more to do here. And then the PC version was like halfway between the Xbox 360 and PS3 and the Wii version. It was like in the middle of content. But yeah, let me know you guys' opinions. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you do enjoy, please like, subscribe, and comment if you're new. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Are you excited for Toy Story 3 or all the games combined? Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.